simply say, "Hi, it has been confirmed. Breaking news. Sir, look, IEC is busy on their website changing numbers." For the fact that they are changing numbers, it means a lot. It means there's crookedness on the website. There's something fishing there, right? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've been monitoring the situation. I'm gonna tell you what it means. I know. You guys, don't worry. Relax. Now, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you this. So I see. Look, IEC. They changed their numbers on the screen. Now, the first thing that you need to know about it, for the fact that they changed numbers, it is an admission of guilty. You don't understand this one. Why change numbers if the numbers you gave were certified as true? Thus, you declare the elections free and fair. So why change the numbers on the website? The website must reflect what was said on the day that you declared the numbers as, when you declare the elections as free and fair, the numbers on your website must remain consistent. It can't be that now that MK Party is bringing substantive evidence, now you start changing the things on the website. You start putting things there. You start putting things there. Something is for the fact that you change the numbers. It is an admission of guilt. And now I'm going to show you something. Even if they say, no, it's not us who changed the numbers, then I'm going to tell you what will then mean. But they are in no position to argue that it is not them who changed the numbers. Don't worry, we'll get into this one. Why I'm saying they are in no position to say it's not us who changed the numbers. Once they say somebody hacked us, then you must tell us. Then you must tell us, were you not hacked on the day? Once you say, I was hacked on the day, then the results that you give us were not free and fair. We need to go back to that. The results that were declared were not free and fair. And therefore, re-voting is important. That's one. That too. But if you say, again, you were hacked, then we have to argue this one. How many people have access to your website then? Who can easily twist and change the numbers? How many people have access to your website? And that's a cause for concern for an institution that is supposed to decide the future of this country. But we are about to decide the future of this YouTube channel. And for us to decide the future of the channel, this is what we need to do. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Here's an interesting evidence that I came across. Okay? So somebody wrote, different people writing breaking news, IEC just moved the ANC numbers from 6 million to 12 million. This is after MK Party stated that there were 9 million votes that were unaccounted for. What kind of a joke is this? Which court will defend the IEC on this? You might find given that there are judges that are willing to defend them, the numbers were moved. ETA were given how many, what, because look, you can see here that there was a change, and it's just that I don't want to go through everything here, but there was a change. Hey man, a very substantive change. And then somebody, Prof Moya wrote on his Twitter handle and say, breaking news: after exceptional exposure of vote rigging skeletons of unaccounted 9.3 million votes by the glorious MK party, IT experts have now uncovered that the IEC, listen to this one, that at IEC South Africa, IT officials are currently busy editing the numbers to comply with the free and fair. First picture old, second picture new. That picture exposed the skeleton. Right. Yay. But again, now we continue to watch this disgusting as look in disgust as MK party exposes everything done under in darkness. We hope that those in government have not committed crimes because we are going to dig and dig and dig. We are coming for you, His Excellency Jacob Zuma, and he said that very. Hey, go be mhlambe bathusele ngoma MK ethi sebe yatata se June July hayi gazi ningathi kusho mina, ningathi nizwe ngami, nithi nje komakhelwane sanibona. Okay, IEC has concluded has listen. Umkhonto wesizwe info center. So IEC, that's the Twitter, by the way, Umkhonto wesizwe info center. So IEC has included the missing 9 million votes while trying to fix discrepancy, but now there is there is an extra 730,000 votes. They added votes to ANC. Hey, I go B. Hey, listen to this one. Another one posted, breaking news. It appears that the IEC system has been hacked and the votes for all parties have been changed. ANC moved from 6.3 million to 12.6 million. DA moved from 3.4 million to 6.9 million. MK party moved from 2.2 million to 4.5 million. EFF moved from 1.4 million to 3 million. IFP moved from 630,000 to 1.3 million. Hey. By the way, at your KZN, there is no premier that will be inaugurated there. We have posted these numbers a lot. But again, when we posted these numbers, a lot of clever blacks said we are crazy. MK Party says there was 9 million votes missing. So happy now. This is what somebody is saying. You thought, Tina, we were happy, we were mad. So what are you saying now? If I'm gonna say this, okay. Dr. Zuma Oti, at IEC South Africa, we demand new elections. Now, MK Party Info Center. Look, in case at an IEC at a local audit trial, trials show that in one VD result, we were altered 27 times by 6 different persons. Did you hear that? 6 different people altered the result. MK Party once said that KZN, we want KZN clean and smooth. But people altered that. And remember, I still have the voice audio where the ANC people said, "Go count out. It is us who are counting. Sorry guys, what I was still talking, my battery died on me. And so let me tell you a story again. So I used to live with this person. So he taught me that whatever problem you encounter, every problem in this country has been manufactured by Ramaphosa. If you divorce, it's because of Ramaphosa. If you go through breakup, blame Ramaphosa. Anything bad, blame Ramaphosa because he has... He's saying, his argument is that load shedding has affected us emotionally, psychologically. So it could be that your girlfriend is misbehaving or your boyfriend is misbehaving because his emotional state has been tempered with by this load shedding, on and off, on and off. So he says anything bad, any misbehavior, blame it on Ramaphosa. People are affected by load shedding psychologically. Okay, let's go again. So, look, we were talking about this thing, Gutige. It was tempered with 27 times in KZN. Hey, MK Party Intelligence Department guys, those people are working, eh? Let's give them credit. So, yeah, we were just at the end in terms of the new revelation. Now, here is what I want us to talk about here as far as this thing is concerned. I would like us to say, I would like us to talk about this. To say, guys, come thunder, come what? Sunshine or whatever. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Not even a swimming pool. But I do give a damn about this, that the IEC owes us an explanation for the fact that they were very keen to declare the elections when things like this is happening. If IEC, now I'm showing you this, IEC has put themselves in a very dangerous and a tight corner. If IEC comes and say, if IEC will argue and say, no, our website was tampered with, then they are directly saying MK Party's assertion or MK Party's accusation when they say there were two people that went into the into the local telecom servers just before, into the IEC servers just before it got crashed. They say one of that person is from a company that is working in the IEC, is from the United States of America. The other one is from the IT department of IEC. Those two went into the server and then it crashed and then it came back and the numbers changed. And then there are more assertions there. There are more accusations there. So if they are saying their website has been hacked, then it's fine. Then they must explain. Then they are agreeing with MK Party when MK Party says, you guys we were hacked that day, the results were not true. But if they are saying they were not hacked, then the question that they need to answer is, why fix it if it's not broken? And yet when you said, here are the results. These results are you said, here are the results. These results are how people voted. So why fix it if it's not broken? Why change it, in other words? Because you gave an official results that everybody saw and you even read them out. So why change it? For the fact that you're changing it, and until you said when everybody was here when we counted and you put the numbers there, where did you get the numbers that you were putting, that you are now adding? That alone, it amounts to a serious violation. Whether they turn left, whether they turn right, they still have a long road to climb. IEC owes an explanation. Oh, we have a date with IEC. They cannot issue a statement. They cannot. We don't need their Twitter statement. We don't need whatever statement or radio explanation or TV explanation. We need them in court to come and explain why fix it if it's not broken. You gave final result, but on your website it changed for the why. So as we wait for them, what were MK Party, those clever blacks were saying, I remember, guys, Nami, I had a serious challenge talking to somebody saying, there's no nobody altered with the results. Nobody did anything. I'm like, yeah, when you say to a person, I said to this person, at first, when the issue of result being tampered with, when it was brought up, I honestly did not entertain it. But when evidence was produced to support that, and I was like, this must be serious. And this is the evidence I was giving this person. I said, there are videos. Even police are involved in some of those videos, where you find trucks transporting this box. Somehow in Mpumalanga, there were these votes and that were tampered with. They were found there, right? And then look, trucks, and I have that on my look. I have it as an evidence myself. I have it. Mind you, what I have is just minor things, but that minor thing, it is enough to doubt the outcome of this result. This minor evidence that it's already been circulating on social media, it is enough to doubt the outcome. How much more the ones that have MK have? But despite the evidence that I have, this person, and mind you, is an old person, right? But a clever black. Hey, there's no such a thing. How sure are you that what you are seeing there is not edited? I'm like, but you first disbelieve that there's evidence. And I show you that I can show you the evidence. Now that I'm showing you the actual evidence, now you want to discredit the actual evidence, telling me that, how sure are you that this is not edited? I'm like, do you even want to believe that there's facts? We know videos that are edited. There are videos that are raw. We've seen raw videos. And now, listen to this clever black game. Then I'm saying to him, there was a video, even Newsroom Africa. I remember they covered that, where EFF members were showing you how results were the local website of the IEC versus the national. That on our local website, capturing these things here, it says this number, but on national, it's a different number altogether. The number has been reduced. I'm saying it was covered by, I was telling this clever black that it was covered by I was saying, watch this video that was done by Newsroom Africa. I still have that video, by the way. I saved that video. And I said, he's like, no, this video must have been edited. How sure are you? I'm showing you some clever blacks, how difficult it is to interact, have an intellectual conversation with some clever blacks. So he's like, no, what if? And I'm like, how? Batung, we know this journalist works for a Newsroom Africa. We know this journalist. How sure are you that day she was there indeed? I'm like, So there's no evidence that will ever convince you otherwise. So since there's no evidence that can convince you otherwise, what's the point of convincing you? Because if you ask me and I produce evidence, the least that you can do, if you disbelieve me, believe the evidence. So we have countered those clever blacks. I'll speak for myself. I have encountered most of those clever blacks that doesn't want to argue the evidence produced, but they want to argue you because you are telling them. Most of that man is very old, by the way, a very old man who probably have children that are on my age, right? But when I looked at that man, I felt pity for the man. I'm like, wait, Jehovah, how do you teach your children to look? You can't have a family and you call yourself a man, yet you reason like this. Like the least you can do, you must be bound by evidence. Once there's evidence, your mouth must be sealed. You can't go against evidence. That is what I did in the beginning of this podcast. To remember what I used to do, even during the elections, I used to ask you one thing. I produced an evidence that this is how Zuma performed during his tenure as a president. Show me the performance of Ramaphosa. What has he done? It's evidence now. We are comparing evidence. It's evidence versus evidence. When you try to compare that and you say, let's compare this evidence, it becomes a problem. It becomes a real problem. And now you wanna ask, hey, Hibatung, this person does not believe. This person does not believe evidence. But see, those are some of the people in conclusion, or as we are about to conclude this video. Those are some of the people that they vote for Ramaphosa, right? Once they are done voting for Ramaphosa, and now 700 people are about to get retrenched on Mercedes-Benz, then they start saying, there's unemployment. You say, but you voted for unemployment. There's load shedding. Everybody who voted for Ramaphosa. Guys, wherever you are, when you hear a person saying, hi man, there's load shedding, you must tell them, you must remind them, oh, you were pro-ANC. They say yes, and say, do not annoy us about load shedding. You have no right. We were, before that, you knew Ramaphosa, that man has no intentions of ending load shedding. 6 full years that man couldn't end load shedding. It took Brian Mlife, it took them 5 months to end load shedding, together with the team that we don't know. There are a lot of them that we don't know. We are sorry for that. Let's use the public figures that we know, Machela Koko and Brian Mlife. It took them 5 months to end load shedding. Ramaphosa, he couldn't end load shedding in 6 years. Then you voted for Ramaphosa back into power. You have no right to complain about load shedding. Do not tell us about the increase of crime. You voted for Ramaphosa. You said when you believe that is going to change. If he's giving you load shedding, it doesn't change. Do not complain to us. You had a fair chance to vote him out. You voted him in. So anyone, guys, who was pro-ANC, who was proud to vote for ANC, whatever complaints they have, do not entertain them. They have no right, whatever problem that the Ramaphosa brings their way, even if they have if their fridges went off for a long time because of load shedding, if their TV burst or because of load shedding, if they've got problems of sewage because of Ramaphosa's government, if they've got potholes, their cars, they get stuck somewhere because it has hit a pothole and there's a tire burst or the rim or bending of rim because of potholes, that ANC member, that pro-ANC person must go to Ramaphosa, because they knew that Ramaphosa brings them these things, yet they did not change their vote. They voted for him because they believe that he will bring change. So if he doesn't bring change, let them live with their consequences. It is about time, guys, that starting from now, all those that voted for Ramaphosa must be reminded, whatever problem we face in this country, when they complain, you say, shut up. You voted for this problem. So you live with this problem. Do not complain now. Do not on my phone. I'm not expecting on my circle. I'm not expecting a person who was pro-ANC to come to me and say, Bongan, please help me. Yes, I need money of this. You had a chance to vote out Ramaphosa, who's not bringing you jobs. You voted him in. Why wouldn't Malgim Hambag Ramaphosa? And it's very simple, guys. We all saw the country going down. Before these elections, we had a chance of removing the man. You brought him back. Because of that, I'm not helping any ANC person. If you were pro-ANC before elections, know that I will remember all your activism for Ramaphosa. And I'm not expecting, do not tell me, transport, because Hambag Ramaphosa. You could have removed the man. Hambag Uram. I when you said that Ramaphosa is going to bring change. So if the change is not coming, do not ask me. Go to your father. Ask him to bring those changes. Me, I'm not about to be used by you. And look, it's about time people pay for their foolishness and their ignorance. Like the ones in Eastern Cape who doesn't even have a bridge. They use like your water container to cross the river. If they drown, we will be there saying, oh, shame, how you drown. Okay, rest in peace. But we're never going to go there and donate monies, because you had a chance of removing Ramaphosa that doesn't care about you, but you brought him back. Because of that, you must pay for your own sins. And yet when you are happy to have Ramaphosa, pay for that. Do not come and disturb us in our lanes. Till now, we did not want this problem, right? We told you. Rather bring MK and EFF. If for me you had voted MK 30% nationally, EFF 30% nationally, today, Babes Kuluma something different. Today, maybe they will be making speeches about how they're going to earn load shedding. Mind you, when you brought Mr. Load Shedding, 700 employees. This company. What is this company? Mercedes, they are going. And I'm telling you, they're about, I think Anglo-American wants to retrench as well. There are a lot of companies, I told you before, that don't vote for Ramaphosa, because this is what is going to happen. Just when he's done, he's going to do this. But you did that anyway. So, umtashikuba leshlo slabang. Ayi nazo abashwe. Benifuna ngithi le yoli skatsai.